Coming up in this video, eagle spirit animal. This video is about understanding the eagle archetype, eagle symbolism, and integrating eagle medicine.
And I love eagles, so I'm so excited about today.
What kind of excited?
I'm excited. And while that is going to be entertaining with some free juicy info, we do have an offer at the end.
If you're just getting to know us.
I'm Heather.
And I'm David.
I'm Zen Garden.
Let's talk about the bald eagle.
Let's talk about eagle.
The bald eagle became the national bird and symbol of the US of A.
America.
June 20, that's why the hat.
America.
June 20, 1782, because of its majesty.
Majesty. I think majesty is the word.
Majesty, long life, and strength.
I wore my most American thing I had in my closet today. Johnny Cash and my camo hat and black tourmaline. I'm not sure why that's American, but it is. So,
it is today.
But it's true. The bald eagle is the symbol of the United States. But fun fact, Benjamin Franklin wanted the wild turkey, the wild turkey, to have the honor because it was native to the United States.
And he finally got his way when wild turkey Kentucky bourbon became the national bourbon of America. In 1940.
In 1940. So there you go. Fun fact. Now you know more than you did 5 minutes ago. But for the Mexican Americans out there, which I get to be on that side of the border too, because my dad is families from
If they're Mexican American, they're probably on this side of the border.
Well, I'm totally a Mexican American because I've been there, but I wasn't born there. So my dad was not either, but his parents were. So for Mexican Americans out there, the legend is that Mexico City was founded when the Aztecs saw the sign from the gods that an eagle was eating a snake on a cactus right in the location of the future capital. So that's the legend of how Mexico City was built and why on the Mexican flag, it's an eagle eating a snake.
On a cactus.
Didn't know that, did you?
All right.
So
now it's time for the good stuff.
I'm just going to go ahead and not fight it anymore.
Don't fight it.
I'm just going to
go with it.
Don't ever do that again online. Don't. But I'm excited because eagle's kind of one of my spirit animals too.
Yes.
And I'll tell you a little story about how eagle showed up for me, but I want to start at the beginning.
Let us know any eagle story, any eagle messages that you've received, eagle medicine, anything eagle related you've had. Let us know in the comments.
Number one, the first thing eagle is really about. Eagle's not a quiet little bird or even a diminutive but powerful like hummingbird. Eagle is just balls to the wall. I'm a freaking eagle. There's no quieting down an eagle.
You can't half-ass an eagle.
So eagle, first of all, is about gathering a new tribe of leaders. It could be you finding your tribe and your pack. Okay.
Yep. So let's start at the beginning. Okay. When eagle shows up for you, it is a new chapter with a big side dish, maybe a main course or an entree of challenges. Okay.
That's a main course of challenges. Entree of challenges is for you're having French dinner. This is a main course of in your face.
Eagle doesn't come empty-handed though. Eagle brings you the stamina, courage, and resilience to endure the difficulties ahead. Okay. However, true absolute freedom is the result. It's going to be hard, but you got the talents, you got the wingspan, you got everything you need to handle it.
So I remember during the years of Desert Storm listening to some commentary, and I don't remember who the historian was. It might have been Wolf Blitzer. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this, but I remember the person saying they were arguing about should we help them get their freedom? Should we help them do this? It was like a philosophical debate. And he was like, well, in the history of humankind, no one has ever been able to maintain freedom for themselves as a country. If it was handed to them, they've been able to maintain freedom if they fought for it themselves and earned it, because then they understood what freedom was. So I thought that was a really interesting thought that popped in. When we were talking about eagles this morning.
Awesome story. So eagles flock together and hang out with other eagles because they fly the highest. Okay.
And it's not because they don't like other birds. It's just that who can keep up kind of thing, right?
Exactly. So they always fight to get their prey or keep their territory. Don't worry. You're going to find other eagles to fly with you as you move through these challenges. Okay. That's one of the biggest fears is if I get big enough, if I fly high enough, I'm going to be alone. Eagle is saying bullshit.
Eagle's saying there's eagles flying up there.
Yeah, they're waiting for you.
Eagles fly the highest of any bird,
Yes.
by the way. And here's a pro tip. If you are having a hard time finding the eagles you thought were eagles in your life might really be just wild turkeys with eagle costumes on. My dad used to have this saying when somebody was kind of a dud kind of person, like wasn't getting their shit together, he'd be like, oh, they're just a turkey. And I'm like, I didn't put it together till this morning, until the Benjamin Franklin thing. I'm like,
what he actually meant. Yeah.
Like I like turkeys to eat them for Thanksgiving, but
Anyway, Chandra says, I was guided to buy an Eagle Athame from one of my friends who is a police officer. Surprised him with it, and he was so excited because he actually had an Eagle spirit guide that I never knew about. And Chelsea says, the people in my life are gophers.
Hey, nothing against gophers, because my first spirit animals were gophers,
family.
and they were my gopher family that lived in the tree outside my window when I was little. So
can't be hating on gophers.
I can't hate on gophers too much.
Just realize when you're a gopher and when you're not. You don't want to be gophering everybody else's stuff. Go for your own.
Every
go for your own.
I just totally bagged on his pun. I like talked over your pun.
I know. Go for your own.
There you go. Okay. Message delivered. In short, Eagle has put you on the spot if he shows up. She, okay?
Yeah.
The drag queen Eagle. Eagle has put you on the spot to have the courage to be honest about yourself and your choices, meaning who's flying with you. Does your current tribe match your true vision?
Boom. Truth moment for you right there. Does your current tribe match your true vision?
Are they going to help you get there?
Let us know in the comments. Does your current tribe match your true vision? Okay. Do you feel like the people around you don't match where you know you're going to be inside?
So have you been surrounding yourself with a tribe that likes the comfort zone more? Okay.
When was the last time that you really stretched your wings, like beyond normal? And here's
the thing.
Fun fact.
Eagles have a 7-foot wingspan.
That's taller than most
person.
People.
So than most people. The 7 feet wingspan of an eagle. The eagle is here to show you that you haven't even seen the full length of your wings.
Stretch your wings, boo.
Right. You think you've got these little pterodactyl wings. You don't have pterodactyl wings. No.
Pterodactyls are probably bigger than hummingbird wings. Let's go with
T-Rex wings.
T-Rex wings.
Okay.
You don't have T-Rex wings.
This is my T-Rex.
You might have pterodactyl wings.
Right. So they're here to show you that. So Eagle.
I used to have tree arms. Thanks, Chelsea.
You guys are absolutely killing me this morning. So Eagle is going to show up to announce a massive, not like that. He's going to announce a massive life change. Okay. My lovely assistant is demonstrating the difference between pterodactyl wings and eagle wings. Okay.
T-Rex.
Yeah, I like pterodactyls. T-Rex. No bagging on that. So Eagle's going to arrive to signal a massive life change or the start of a new creative endeavor. So it's like it's go time. SWAT team's arriving. Let's do this.
Boots on the ground, wings in the air. Boom, boom. So Eagle knows that no one person is an island, and the right flock will help you to achieve your highest potential. Eagle has the direct line to the divine because it flies higher than any other bird.
But also while navigating the ground game. So Eagle can fly as high as they want to, get the messages from spirit, because eagles are about messages from spirit, but they can also implement those.
Navigating that ground game like nobody's business.
So Eagle has that insight for you to keep your feet on the ground while reaching for the stars. That keep reaching. It was Saturday mornings. I think Casey Kasem came on to do the Billboard 200 or whatever, I don't know if you even remember Casey Kasem.
I don't remember the quote. I do remember Casey Kasem.
But he would say, and keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. It was like his sign off.
Yeah.
Right.
So there is a little bit of grief here, right?
Yeah.
As your present is dying, you're going to have to deal with that. It is the process of rebirth.
Let me stop you right there, because this is where a lot of people have a hard time stepping into their eaglehood, because now they recognize.
I roll deep in the eaglehood.
They realize that a lot of the people that they've been trying to fly with are turkeys, right? Turkeys fly pretty low to the ground, and then they get eaten for Thanksgiving. But so, it's a lot of times you're having that like sorrow that some of those people are not going to be able to fly with you. And
they weren't your eagles.
That's kind of sad, but it's also the thing that's holding you back.
So the future holds unseen possibilities, and you are about to take flight with those 7-foot wings with strength, vision, and a newfound leadership within.
So the eagle tribe you are looking for will challenge you, but there will be no greater thrill than flying as high as you are about to fly. But the nice thing about doing that is you can always like come down to the ground and say hi to your turkey friends once in a while.
Yeah.
It's not like you're totally leaving them.
And I love this because Chelsea says Zenit Academy is my tribe. Chandra says in the 1950s, calling somebody a turkey was one of the worst things you can call them because the turkey is the only animal in the planet that will kill its parents and have sex with a dead body. Wow.
Oh
wow.
My goodness, I didn't know that. No wonder we eat them for Thanksgiving.
Chandra, thank you.
That's probably why my dad called like the dead boyfriends I brought home turkeys. So now that makes a lot more sense. He's passed over to the other side and I'm hearing him going, turkeys. He loved David, by the way, though. Yeah, Tip number 2, eagles represent responsible leadership, strength, and power. And wise use of power.
Yes, using that power positively. Now that you are finding your flock and discovering your leadership, Eagle is ready to show you right leadership, efficient and proper use of strength, and wise use of power, but for the whole flock. Not just the boosting of your individual ego.
So you've got leaders that are corrupt leaders that are, you know, it's all about them, but a true right leadership is the eagle, because that's why it was chosen as the symbol of the United States, because it's about majesty, strength, and thinking for the tribe, not just for the individual. Eagle people are visionaries who push the limits of self-discovery and their personal freedom. They move fast, they fly high, they lead by example. So they do their thing and others naturally gravitate to them. Okay. They welcome those that strive to fly high to become a part of the flock, but don't worry about those that can't, right? They just keep doing their thing. But they do expect those that fly with them to also be leaders and to show up like leaders. They're kind of a tough love warrior bird. They're not like, okay, whatever. They're not like, they're just like, you can't keep up. Oh, well.
So be warned here. Okay. This is a little tough love right here.
This is the warning of the eagle medicine. If you choose to take it.
If you choose to accept it. Right. Yes. This is your eagle mission. If you choose to accept it, and it will be self-destructing in a few moments. Be warned. If you are a person that worries about the people who can't keep up or struggles with codependent behaviors, like stopping your growth to wait for somebody who doesn't really want to work on their stuff, Eagle might be telling you to get moving. So,
or if you're whining that you're overwhelmed and can't keep up with the pace that Eagle has set for you, like, oh, it's just too much, it's too fast, I can't keep up with Eagle. Eagle is basically...
Trust me, Eagle has already left the building. He's like, what? Can't hear you. What? Huh? I can see you. I can see you. Like, I can see you all the way down there, like flapping your wings, being all wah, 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 wah. But I can't hear you.
Eagle has an early warning whining system. So if you're like whining that you can't keep up with it, pace that Eagle has set for you.
Say that again.
Eagle.
Early warning whining system.
So Eagle's gonna be like, I can't hear you. I can see you, but I can't,
I don't give a shit about your flapping.
Eagle is tough. He is tough. So don't expect this to be a gentle ride if you've been flying low in the comfort zone for a long time.
Right. Okay? So even though Eagle is strong with those strong talons to hunt, a sharp beak, and strong jaws that could rip you apart, Eagle medicine teaches the importance of knowing when and how much to speak and to whom.
Yeah. So basically Eagle speaks what needs to be spoken. Eagle's not an ass, right? Eagle understands the right use of power. Okay. So the Eagle understands Eagle's power, but understands how to use it. So if you are coming into your own leadership, Eagle's going to teach you how to use that huge power that you're being given. So Eagle speaks what needs to be spoken, not from ego or from the desire to hurt, even though Eagle understands Eagle could cause some damage, because Eagle is a predator, remember, but not a destructive beastie that wastes energy.
Quite the opposite. They are actually masters of their energy. Eagle is about responsibility of power and right leadership.
So as you find other Eagles, you're going to know them because they will also be leaders, right?
You don't have to micromanage their growth or their journey because they're already on it. Okay, they're flying high themselves.
After my dad passed away a couple of months ago, I was sitting thinking about him so much. And as some of you might have heard me say, he worked for NASA after World War II, and he was on one of the teams that plotted the course that plotted the math to the moonshot. And this was after the Hidden Figures, when they were planning the launch just to get into space. He was actually on the moon calculations.
The moonshot, yeah.
So he kind of headed up one of those teams. And he passed away right before the anniversary of the moon landing.
I think it was 50th anniversary.
The 50th anniversary of the moon landing. So I was sitting, it was like the day of the moon landing, and we're sitting in a session, and I was like missing my dad. And I heard in my mind, the Eagle has landed. And I'm like, basically he's saying, I'm here, I've arrived, it's good. I'm, so to me, my grandma, which was his mom, by the way, you've heard me say, she reminds me of the hummingbird. He's the eagle. So I want to know your stories of how Eagle has shown up for you. I remember when I was at that place in the middle, and I was like making the transition from my old life in 2006. So I remember having a meditation after a healing session during that time period when I was healing myself and my wounds, and I was kind of seeing who were the turkeys in my life. And I hadn't quite met all the eagles in my life yet, but I was like, Eagle showed up for me. And I saw the vision of an eagle during my healing session that day. Went home and I decided to do a standing meditation because I'd never done a standing meditation. So I sort of like centered myself in my little healing room that I made for myself in front of like my space I set up. And suddenly I felt this movement start to go through me. And I was like, I just let it happen. And suddenly I was like flapping my wings almost. I'm like, wow, I feel like an eagle. And it was like this eagle stepped into me, and I could see out of Eagle's eyes. And it was really powerful, but it kind of was like Eagle coming to me going, you're making big changes. We're going to help you find your eagles.
And this is what your wings feel like.
And this is what your wings feel like. So for me, a lot of people talk about, oh, and I felt my angel wings pop out. For me, I never really felt that because I never really identified with that growing up. But
you felt eagle wings.
Right. But I felt those eagle wings, and it was like, whoa, massive power.
I've actually felt both. There was a meditation that I was doing, and Eagle came in and showed me what it looks like through the eyes of Eagle to like see down on my life. And that was pretty powerful for me. It's emotion again. Really, really powerful for me to kind of see my life from that super crisp, sharp, full multi-technicolor experience of, okay, this is your life. And these are the important parts. And it was like, I don't know if you've seen like, it was one of the dragon movies, like Dragon Rider or something like that, where you basically step into the dragon and you see through the eyes of the dragon, and like certain things would like pop out. And that was what it was like looking down on my life from Eagle, was like certain things would like zoom out. And I was like, oh, that's important. That's important. This is bullshit, but that's important.
And that's perfect. Yeah. For this last step about the kind of trifecta of Eagle wisdom is aligning your vision and your spiritual sight with the action of life. So Eagle can see a rabbit more than 3 miles away. Yep. Okay.
Just think about that for a minute. Okay.
I mean, I can't see like something on my desk a couple of feet away without my glasses on. Right. So, and they can perceive more colors than humans, a lot more colors.
So basically their vision is about 8 times sharper than ours.
So they basically would be amazing at picking out paint colors when you can't tell which white sample has more blue in it if they cared about paint. It just all looks white to me personally. Yeah. I have a really hard time like distinguishing between this white or that white. So if eagles had opposable thumbs, they might be the gay designers of the animal kingdom, but I doubt it.
With 7 foot,
they don't care.
Wingspans.
They don't care.
So Eagle puts you on notice to not just inspire you to push through limitations, but will push you out of the nest to show that you are capable of more.
And you're going to discover this as you are free falling from 20,000 feet up. So you better start flapping your wings.
Absolutely. 20,000 that's a big drop.
I think that's more feet than you'd actually be dropping, but it might feel like it.
You also have plenty of time. 20,000 feet is plenty of time to learn how to fly.
Is Chelsea? Oh my God, there's obviously a difference between slate white and stark white. Yes. Okay. The artist here.
White is white.
There's a lot of different.
And then Chelsea says, I've had the gliding view
Yes.
and the breath matched the wings flapping. So powerful. Absolutely. Hillary says, Eagle wanted a painting from me. Eagle was very proud of his visage. Visage. He even did various poses.
Okay, see.
Eagle also showed me a symbol. It was a reverse swastika, but with rounded corners, not square and going in reverse. And I think that one may actually be the Tibetan
symbol of peace.
Of peace, yeah.
Which is what the swastika is. It's Hitler. Hitler perverted it. Well, he was a graphic artist, so he understood the power of symbol. So he took a symbol that was already powerful and distorted it.
Yeah. So Eagle is about victory. And that means victory in your life. But in order to get there, you have to take risks to get it and to push through those self-imposed limitations to get there and to learn to see through the eyes of Eagle.
Hillary, you know what's super interesting about that is that the eagle was also a distorted symbol in the Reich, right? Because they used the eagle and it was wrong use of power. Eagle was probably pretty damn pissed. So in your vision, you're probably seeing the eagle going, this guy, like, this is not what we're about. I'm just letting you know that you need to rework this stuff.
Bring it back to the real of it.
You were like, okay, you got to heal this piece. So
unpervert it.
So unfuck it.
Story time.
So Psyche, who was the great love of Cupid's life in the Greek mythos, fell in love with Cupid and got separated from him for a time. And so she went to Aphrodite, his mom, basically, and said, I point at me like I'm Aphrodite.
Well, you're pretty hot.
Of like
you're Aphrodite of my life.
So, that's very sweet of you. But she sends Psyche to do 3 impossible tasks, and so that she can reunite with her lover Cupid or Eros, whichever one you like. And so an eagle comes to her assistance for one of the impossible tasks, which is you got to fill this flask of water from this unreachable stream on the other side of this giant mountain. And she's like, what do I do? She prays to the gods, and Eagle comes, and Eagle takes the flask, flies over the mountain, sees, oh, easy, I can see a good way to get there, goes down on the ground, fills up the flask for her. So she couldn't see how to get there, but Eagle flew high. And then he handled business on the ground.
Saw the bigger picture.
Right, saw the bigger picture.
Yep. And just like Psyche, this is symbolic for us soaring into those unknown realms and expanding our view, taking full responsibility for our lives. Okay, so if your life is fucked up, look at the choices that you've made to get there and make new choices. So see it better, see it more clear, more crisp, get out of the drama that's down below you, fly high so you can see more clearly the way out.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So in a nutshell, the spiritual awareness gained by soaring high makes the tough choices of life a lot easier to navigate.
So Eagle's kind of about, Eagle really is, I keep saying he, but I'll tell you a fun fact too. Female eagles are bigger.
Ooh.
Did you know that most female birds of prey are
a big bird,
right? Most female birds of prey are bigger than the males, and eagles for sure. Female eagles are usually like 12 pounds. They're like bigger, something like that.
Wow!
So just letting you know that.
So Chelsea says,
badass.
Being too patient and trusting. Okay, and bitches got booty. Love it, Chels. Thank you. Let's see. Hillary says, I met a guy with a female eagle guide.
Because the female eagles are actually more badass than the boy eagles.
Just saying.
So in size anyway. So it's just crazy what, from.
Pick a chick who's got more booty.
There it is.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, are you more excited now that you have these tips?
Have we cleared up some mysteries or busted some myths or expanded your wisdom about your eagle guide? Wisdom.
It is a revolution. We are fighting back against lost fairies and unicorns running amok, causing chaos and wreaking havoc.
Like eagles, right? So we love them both, but sometimes they drink too much love and light and puke rainbow frosting all over the carpet, which is super hard, and why we don't have carpet anymore.
Or we might have to turn it into rainbow carpet.
It was a problem. Trying to have rainbow carpet.
We want to shout out one of our Zen heads, Jim and Nikki.
Jim and Nikki,
which is two
of them, so who shared their experience with us on the Google machine. And they said, Heather and David, I can't say thank you enough. You made it so easy for me and my wife to find the answers we have been looking for. So nice, understanding, patient, and very knowledgeable. Within 1 minute, I knew I had the right people to help me through the next step of my journey. You truly are amazing people. I look forward to working with you again. First time in months, I had a smile on my face all day. The world looked a lot different today when I walked out the door. Thank you both.
Jim,
Yes.
Nikki, thank you guys for sharing your experience. It is wonderful to hear.
So we've learned that self-growth and developing your superpowers go together like sushi, Sapporo, and sake.
And that's why we created our signature subscription membership, Zen Ed Academy, to bridge that gap.
Is this right for you? Let's find out.
Are you tired of
mediumship advice that is way too complicated?
Are you tired of people telling you that the intuitive arts are satanic? I don't know if that's Tatanka or
I don't know what
devil.
that is.
Are you ready for psychic and mediumship training that does not scare the crap out of you? If so, Zen Ed Academy is our rebel base. Gotta love the rebel base, where the revolution begins.
So what is it? Zen Ed Academy is where the science of self-growth meets the magic of mysticism, because I gotta have both.
Yeah.
And this is gonna work for you even if you're allergic to fairy dust and just need real information without all the unicorn pooping going on.
Super hard to get out of the carpet. What do you need to do to get into the academy and become a part of that revolution? Click the link in the description.
Okay, that is going to get you on your way to finding your flock
of seagulls.
Of eagles.
Oh, okay.
Seeing with sharper vision and being able to spot a rabbit at 3 miles, and bonus, pick out paint colors with ease.
And Chelsea says, serious people, go get that. It's not even painful, I swear.
It's not painful.
Chelsea, hashtag love our Zen heads. Seriously. So all the info down below. If you still have questions, comment with hashtag tell me more, or send us a message on Facebook at Zen Rose Garden, or a DM on IG.
Yeah, we just want you to come on over because we just want more friends. So anyway, that's basically the nutshell of it.
If you like this video, hit that like button 5 times.
And if you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. That is where we get ideas for new videos.
And Hillary says, I love the chakra classes. Yes, we've got a chakra class in there that's over 50, I think 52 different chakras. That's a part of what you get in Zen Ed Academy. And for more mind hacking pro tips,
be sure to subscribe
and click the bell right down here to turn notifications on,
so you're the first to know
when we drop a new video.
I gotta find some sort of like little accompaniment to go with you.
Drop.
I'm not very good at that stuff. Or go live.
And we know that time is a valuable and precious resource, and the fact that you guys have chosen to spend that with us, we absolutely honor and appreciate that. Most importantly, for yourselves, leveling up your skills, taking your eagle eyes to a whole new level, spreading your wings, soaring and flying. We honor that even more. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you in the next video.